Hey guys, this is Bumerey again. I'm going to be showing you guys how I mix my Afro Beat on L4 Studio, and I'm going to be using the beat I did the breakdown the other day in my previous video. I'll be breaking it down how I did the mixing. So before we go straight into it, do not forget to like this video, comment on it, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell notification to know every time I drop something new. Let's get straight into it. Okay, in the process of mixing my beats, I do gain staging first of all, and I start with the drums. I'm going to start with the kick. And you see this meter on the left. On my kick, I like it to hit minus 12 dB. That's where it's hitting right now. Then after that, I go straight to the rims. And my rims are supposed to hit around minus 12 dB to minus 15 dB. So it can be in between. I think it's hitting minus 13 dB right now. I like it right there. And the next thing I'm going to add is the snare. And it's going to be hitting the same place the rim was hitting, just maybe a slight difference. Okay, so this one is now hitting minus 15 dB. Then I move to the next element here, which is this sound. It sounds like a conga. I'm going to make it hit minus 15 dB. Yeah, that's perfect right there. So now I move straight to my percussions, my percussion loops. First of all, the shaker. Yeah, I like the shaker to also hit around minus 18 dB to minus 15 dB. So I'll just make it hit in between. That's perfect. Now we'll go to the next loop. Same place I like my shakers to hit. That's why I like this to hit too. In between minus 18 to minus 15 dB. Okay, that's right. So the next loop here is my hi-hat. This is going to go a bit down. I think it's going to be hitting minus 18 dB. Yeah. And after this, the next thing I'm going to be mixing with the drums, I go straight to my bars. I like mixing my bars with my drums to get that balance first four. And I like my bars to hit between minus 18 dB to minus 15 dB. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, now we'll move to mixing the melodies with the drums, and the first thing here is the keys. And my melodies, basically, I like all my melodies to hit minus 18 dB. That's why I like to place them, minus 18 dB, all of them. But sometimes if I have guitars on the particular mix, the guitar is going to be in between minus 18 to minus 15 dB. But I think we have a guitar on this beat. The guitar should be hitting from minus 18 dB to minus 15 dB. That's perfect. Perfect. You have this vocal chops, so we're going to mix it along with the beat. So I like it to also hit around minus 18 dB for vocal chops. And some other sounds we're going to be mixing along with this pad. So the pad is among the melody, so the pad is going to be under minus 18 dB. Yeah. Okay, this is like a texture sound too. It's going to also be under minus 18 dB. This particular texture sound is a bit low. Yeah, I didn't want it to like come out so much. You know, when you're mixing here, there's some elements in the beats that you don't need to come out so much. They're just in the beat. They're doing something there. You do not need to hear them so much, but they're just actually doing something there. And this texture sound I got from Nexus is doing it just that. And yeah, then I mixed this Hive, the pluck. It's a pluck instrument. So if you can notice, I did some panning here, and it's on the pluck and the texture sound. I took the pluck to the left and the texture sound to the right. That's basically the only pan I did on this beat. I didn't need to do any other panning on this beat. And there's this last texture that comes in and where the hook comes in. I'm still going to be mixing that. This it here. It's hitting exactly where I want it to hit. You see how low it is, but you can still hear it. So basically that's how I mix my beats, and sometimes I tend to add EQs. Like this snare right now, I added an EQ to it, parametric EQ that comes with the FL Studio. I added it to tame the high part of the snare. The snare just, I think it sounds weird at this point. You can hear it. So I actually did tame it. The reason why I do not have so much EQ added to this is because I choose like proper sounds when I'm making the beat. Already processed sounds, they are processed, like they're sounding already great. So I think that's the only place I used the EQ, the parametric EQ. And yeah, that's my process. Do not forget to like this video, click the notification bell so you know whenever I drop something new. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos this year. And do not also forget to subscribe. In the next video, I'm probably going to be breaking down another beat, so do not miss that video. It's going to be very important for you. So that is the video today. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Have a beautiful day.